Boop. Here I am. Am I on time for once? Maybe, possibly. Who knows? I hope I am. What's happening, guys? Welcome to Film Junkie Live. Yes. I made it. What's going on, Giovanni? What the fuck? I was here before. Don't fight for who's first. What's going on, guys? Woo! Arriba, motherfuckers! Happy Cinco de Drinko, or Cinco de Mayo, I should say. And I'm celebrating by drinking wet red wine. That's right. I don't even know how to say wine in Spanish. Rojo, I know it's red. That's about it. I'm here, guys. I'm here. All right. Like I said, I'm live. I'm live on the Twitch. I'm live on the YouTubes. Am I live on the YouTubes? Yes, I am. Okay, everything's working. Cool. Just making sure. But yeah, drink. Oh, is it that? That's how you say it. Thank you, Ben. Vino. Okay, vino rojo. There you go. That's how I'm celebrating. Yeah, I'm horrible. I should probably take a shot at Tito's, right? But cheers to everybody that's having a quarantine Cinco de Mayo. You know what sucks about Cinco de Mayo this year and with everything that's going on with the fucking coronavirus is we actually have a Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. What the fuck? I mean, I guess you guys, we can all still go get some tacos, but Jesus Christ. Tell you what, I mean, what the hell? No, I have not watched Justice League Dark Apocalypse War yet. I know it came out today, and I plan on watching it this weekend, so look for a quick review when I'm done. When I'm done watching it, I definitely will. I'm probably going to watch it Saturday morning because that seems to be the best right there. So there you go. So what's going on? So some tacos and Modelo's. There you go. That's the way to do it, man. Hey, Seek, dude. I'm live Monday through Wednesday at 8 p.m., which now you're on the other side. So 11 p.m. for you. What's going on, Jose? It's all right. It's okay if you miss the shows. You know, they're always going to be available for you guys. So don't worry about that. But yeah, it's just like, goddamn. I mean, I know we're all going to play Mexican today. You know, I'm really embracing my other half with Cinco de Mayo stuff, but it's cool. I mean, normally I don't really big time celebrate unless it's on the weekend, you know. Then of course, you know, it's all about I think one year when it was on a weekend, I think my couple friends just went to a couple friends' house and we had tacos and fucking like Coronas, whatever. Don't drink Corona this year, huh? The fucking virus. Man, I tell you what. It's really fucking things up. Oh, don't do that. Twitch just kind of glitched. I just rhymed right there. But hopefully you guys are having a good Cinco de Mayo. I had no idea there was a connected DC Universe movie. Yeah, the DCAU. Is that what they call it? The DC Animated Universe? It definitely is. Cinco de Mayo is not real. Cinco de Mayo. Okay? Russ, I know. Aren't you like a part bean too? Cinco de Drinko, man. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to celebrate it. I mean, it's a Mexican holiday. A lot of people it's just another excuse to drink. Like when it comes to St. Patrick's Day, I'm not fucking Irish, and a lot of people aren't Irish as well, but we, of course, celebrate it because we just want to drink. That's all we want to do. Just a nice little glass of wine. I made a steak for dinner. I know I'm totally not celebrating, not embracing my Mexican side as well as I should. But anyways, oh, you are Mexican. Well, yeah, I should have known that by your last name. Yes, you did make it, Mr. Javier. Appreciate it. Balls. Cool. Balls. Oh, did my mic already fart? Your mic just brain farted again and my ears are dead. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's about. There's nothing I can really do about that. I apologize. I mean, I can turn it down a little bit. I could turn the gain down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I didn't really have this problem with the other mic, did I? So maybe it is a mic issue, but I'm sorry. It's okay. No new. I know they removed it, and who knows what the fuck's going on with that. I mean, I tell you what, it's pretty frustrating because obviously we are very desperate to see that damn movie. I want to see it. I know. There's you heard a cozy noise. Okay, you should just unplug the. No, I'm not going to unplug the microphone forever. What are you talking about? Then it'll sound really shitty. It'll sound echoey. You'll hear my AC and everything. I think it'll be fine, guys. Why have you bought the mic? What's wrong with the mic? I mean, don't worry. It's a little tiny little glitch. Don't worry, guys. It doesn't happen all the time. We'll be all right. Search on Google for it. Yeah, maybe I should see what happens. See what's going on with that. I don't know. It could just be like I had too much gain on it and it freaks out, or maybe I bumped the cord or something. Who knows, man? You know what? I haven't watched the Clone Wars finale. I got to catch up on my Clone Wars because, yeah, I was never into it at first. And then when I watched a few episodes on Disney Plus, how dare me say that, I actually really enjoyed it. So I need to definitely catch up on that. And I heard the new season is fantastic. So nothing wrong with that. Anyways. You rewatched Justice League today, decided to give Whedon a pass only on Superman repeating the "Do you bleed?" line. Do you bleed? The way that he says it, though, really? Oh, I don't know about that. The way that he says it, it's a little weird. It's a little strange. Not gonna lie, it feels like a little strange to me. But New Mutants looks good. Horror, yeah, and it's got a crazy fucking crazy final act. So I mean, there's that they kept hidden from all the they kept that. Oh, I don't have the ticker on. Look at that, guys. I'm already messing up here. So there you go. The ticker. Oh, wait a minute. The ticker is not right. Still working out the bugs. Still trying to get used to this. It is not Monday. That would suck. Who wants to repeat Monday? So there you go. Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You know what's interesting, guys? I'm just going to go off on a little thing here on real life. Remember I've told you guys, and I actually the other day, last week, actually, when I talked about being a cable guy, and I went off on a little rant about the inconsistencies, the inaccuracies of the Cable Guy movie. 15 years. Been 15 years since I've been in the telecom industry. What the fuck? Yeah. I got that Cable Guy job May 3rd. I started my first day, May 3rd of 2005. I just realized that on my drive into work this morning. I was like, holy shit, it's been 15 years. Crazy. So I've been in that business, been in this telecom business for 15 freaking years, man. Where has it led me to? Well, it's led me to a better job, that's for sure. I mean, I give it that, even though like I'm still going up to Lake Arrowhead in the mountains and fielding poles and stuff like that. And today was pretty harsh on the body. I got really, did I have a workout today, man? But I look at it like that. Hey, working out the body, getting out of my comfort zone. Sometimes, guys, you got to get out of your comfort zone and like put stress on your body because it's only going to make you feel better. It's only going to make you grow. Okay, that's one of the things that I always kind of talk about. You know, I talk about discipline when I've, gone off on little tangents and little diatribes about health and like mental health and everything like that. Sometimes you just got to stress your body a little bit. And I actually do try to put a little bit of stress on my body every day, whether it's like some kind of breathing exercise or what, one thing I do that I recommend everybody to do, and it doesn't work as well. It works really big times. I know I work on poles. Yes. I work the pole, motherfucker. Pour some sugar on me. No, what I do every morning, and even now, because I'm taking 2 showers a day, because obviously I'm fucking, sweating my ass off during the day, is when I'm in the shower and I'm done doing the washing, what do? I put that motherfucker on cold, okay? And I stand there for 30 seconds with the cold water hitting me, shocking me. That is one good way to wake up. I'm just saying, okay? That's what I recommend all of you doing, is turn it on cold and just stand there. You could cup your balls if you want to, guys. That's kind of what I do. Because got to protect the group, the family down there. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but yeah, I'm just saying you got to just like add that, and that'll definitely wake you the fuck up. And yeah, like I said, even though I'm pretty much kind of hating work right now. At the end of the day, I'm kind of going, you know, hey, it's a good workout. Yeah, I know, too much info. I know. Let's get into the topics here. I'm going off on too many tangents. First topic being, of course, David Ayer drops Suicide Squad art that, of course, we didn't see in the movie. What? You're telling me that Warner Brothers didn't allow him to make the movie he wanted? That never happens. Jeez, cheers to David Ayer for doing this. But let me go ahead and do a screen share here, and we can take a look at that. Warner Brothers here. There. Oh, there we go right there, as you can see. Boop. So we got this little image right here that he decided to drop to us, which is pretty awesome stuff. There's definitely like a big kind of world like changing machinery, apocalyptic machinery that's happening right there. And then a bunch of little people right there at the bottom looking like, I don't know, looking like a bunch of baby Groots, to be honest. But yeah, so this image right here was pretty fucking nuts. Okay. It is some kind of like it's something that has to do. It's definitely apocalypse. And see, this right here is definitely what I would have loved to see. I mean, who wouldn't have loved to see? What's going on, DC Defender? Seems you and my buddy stream at the same time. Oh, well, that's cool. We appreciate you dropping by, Mr. DC Defender 98. But guys, I mean, we of course we all want to see the Ayer cut as well, but my God, you could see that. Yeah. I think somebody was spotting some of that in one of the trailers. I think Sam was like pointing that out. Some other stuff there. I think. I don't know. Was it Sam? I don't know. He's absolutely right. Takes another. Love that. This is cocaine. This is absolutely cocaine. Just fucking take a fucking deep rail of this shit. But it's pretty crazy. Is David Ayer going to start doing the Snyder shit? That's what I'm wondering. I think that was initially why a lot of people were wondering, like, why did he decide to drop something right here? Yeah, it kind of reminds you of the communion scene from BVS, huh? But when it comes to the Ayer cut, I mean, obviously he still very much regrets not having the Joker in it as much as he wanted to, because we all know that they shot so much of Jared Leto's Joker that could have fit a whole fucking movie. Apparently, that's what, of course, Leto said, and Ayer concurs. And he should have been the main villain, which that was my biggest gripe of Suicide Squad, was Joker should have been the main villain. I mean, the main villain, it shouldn't have been. I mean, this is kind of cool. I think what he initially wanted to do was start teasing Apocalypse and start teasing Steppenwolf. And I know there was like that concept art that came out a while ago where everybody's assuming like, oh yeah, he was going to have Steppenwolf in his shit. I think that there was a very early on, according to my source, there was a very early on conversation about Steppenwolf, but then that got changed because they were going to use Steppenwolf as the villain, the main baddie in the Justice League movie. So, but they were going to tease, it was still going to be Incubus. Like when you see that concept art, that's still Incubus, but they were going to tease Apocalypse in Suicide Squad, which would have been cool. But at the same time, I'm still kind of going, I wish it was more Suicide Squad-y, where it's Suicide Squad-y, where it was just like a covert operation that wasn't like saving the world necessarily. Well, it could have been saving the world, because it's not like the Suicide Squad can't save the world. I'm just saying, when they just show up to Midway City and it's already evacuated, and it's like, okay, so you're just going to send these people in. I'm more like the Suicide Squad when they go into a mission that's supposed to be covert, that's supposed to be not on the books. No one's supposed to know about it. You know, they're just send these fucking villains in. Maybe some of them will die. Who cares? But hopefully they'll get the job done. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for with the Suicide Squad. And I know some people have their, could it be that Ayer found out about Snyder getting his, yeah, I know. There's also that, like, maybe, you never know. You never know. Snyder and Ayer could have been talking with each other. They possibly could have been like, hey, Someone sent a text or something. Something tells me that they have each other's numbers. Somebody reached out, and then maybe Snyder was like, dude, just start dropping some of that shit that you have. Concept art, okay? Pictures from the set, scenes that weren't seen, okay? Maybe Snyder's using some of that, that mojo that he has. I don't know. It's very interesting. But yeah, I'm with you. I feel David Ayer's movie would have not been good. His Joker. Okay, so you're one of those that didn't like it. The squad being escorted by military was terrible, and Enchantress was terrible. Okay. I mean, I didn't really dig. I like Enchantress a little bit, but I didn't like the fact that she turned into the main baddie. I didn't like that. But I don't fully agree with what you had to say there, Fourth. But, it's fine. If you didn't like it, it's totally fine. I wish it was more of like a covert mission, not hey, let's show up in this evacuated city and take on a bunch of bubble wrap people, which I guess was supposed to be parademons. So, yeah, Incubus was not that great. It was not a great villain. Not a great villain at all. But, yeah, it is very interesting that all of a sudden he drops this. And you got to wonder, I mean, is he taking a page out of Snyder to be like, hey, guess what? I also have a cut of my film that could be, something that people want to see. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I mean, who knows what's going to exactly happen when the Snyder cut comes out. If it's a huge success, they might look at the Ayer cut and be like, well, okay, let's do that one next. Let's do another version of Suicide Squad. Why not do that? Yeah, no, I get it, guys. A lot of people didn't like Leto's Joker. I didn't think he had much time to breathe, but it's just what happens. Hopefully, I want to see more Katana, honestly. Yeah, she was fucking awesome. That's for damn sure. Will you talk about? I will. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I actually heard about Chronicle 2 before that article came out. I know what article you're referring to. I'm actually probably going to do a dedicated video on it. Maybe I'll talk briefly about it on tomorrow's Film Junkie Live. I don't know. But I'm going to actually I want to do a dedicated video on that because I want to read that entire article that came out. So Steppenwolf would have shown up. Banana's a villain. Joker's main villain. Steppenwolf. Yeah, I mean, I think they would have teased. They would have teased something. But that's about it. I think they would have teased it, just like they teased it in BVS. I mean, Steppenwolf is essentially teased in BVS. So I don't know. It's pretty take away the tattoos and I'm in. Yeah, some people didn't like the tattoos. I get it. It was a little bit much. It was a little bit much, but I thought it was interesting. Jared Leto is physically non-intimidating to play a killer. Harley is taller than him. Well, no, she's not. Was she? Only if she wears those fucking heels. So I don't know. Dave, was the Joker saving Harley at the end of reshoot? I think it was. If I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. I think it might have been. I don't know. I think so. When do you honestly think the Snyder Cut will come out? It's not going to come out this year. That's for sure. Possibly announcement this year. That's all I'm kind of hard. It'll most likely be. It'll definitely be next year. I don't think it'll be this year. So I don't know. Hey Dave, checking in. Just finished a run. Good for you, man. Ayer seems to be getting a little more brave, huh? Yeah, exactly. As he should, because look what's happening with Snyder, and I think he's taking a page out of his book. And good on you for going out for a run, man. Keep healthy. I can't respect anyone who didn't like Jared Leto's Joker. Yeah. Well, people have their own opinions. It's perfectly okay. And now we just got the boner killed by Ozzy here, who says, Dave, low-key excited for the no, it's supposed to be on the, I don't know. Let's not even talk about that. But yeah, good job, David Ayer. Hopefully we could see more stuff. Keep dropping that shit, please. Let's get people excited about the Ayer cut too. Why not? Because obviously I think it'll be better because, to be honest, there's moments that I really love about Suicide Squad, specifically the barn moment. Harley, of course, I love Margot Robbie, Will Smith, even Jai Courtney as Boomerang. I think he's fantastic because usually I don't like Jai Courtney at all. I He always plays characters I just don't like, which I guess is his forte. But I still can't believe he was cast as Kyle Reese in Terminator Genesis. I will never, ever understand that casting because he doesn't resemble Michael Biehn at all. So I guess we'll see what happens. But all right, on to the next topic. It's kind of keeping in light of David Ayer, but he's not going to be directing it, but he did co-write it. And yes, Bright 2 finally happening. Okay, we heard that it was greenlit a while ago because it was a hit on Netflix, but now it looks like now they're going to like get a director attached and everything. Which one is it? There it is. So here we go right here, guys. Louis Leterrier. Okay, I guess I could say it like Leterrier. I guess he's in talks to direct Bright 2, of course, with Will Smith and Joe Edgerton. Of course, you got to have those guys back. But yeah, he's in negotiations right now. If you guys don't know who he is, he did direct The Incredible Hulk, which I think is a very underrated MCU movie. I think it's actually really excellent. The Edward Norton Hulk, of course. And then, of course, Now You See Me, Clash of the Titans, and the first two Transporter films, which those were actually good films. I like the Transporter movies. I think they're actually pretty excellent. But yeah, apparently though, don't get mad because it said Ayer actually wrote Bright 2 with Evan Spilalopoulos and T.S. Nolan. Handled rewrite duties on the script. So I guess and they had somebody come in and do a rewrite. So there you go. At least it's not What's His Nuts, right? Who wrote the first one. What's that little pipsqueak? Totally drawn a blank on his name. Son of the famous director who apparently is not the most good guy. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys said, ew, who? Yeah, Max Landis. Yeah. Obviously, Max Landis wrote the first one and kind of created the world. But I mean, it still was a decent movie. I thought it was very unique, to be honest. I don't know about you guys. And yes, the only Hulk that deserves respect. Yeah, even though I don't mind. What's his nuts in the first Avengers. Second one, that's where yeah, Mark Ruffalo. He was fine in the first Avengers, but. Yeah, Max Landis is trash. I mean, he got Me Too'd, and I don't know if he's ever going to recover from that. And that's the funny thing is I heard that shit even before he got Me Too'd, that he was a piece of shit. I heard in the grapevine. Yeah, he also wrote Chronicle, which, again, apparently from what I heard, too, was Josh Trank was keeping him away from the set of Chronicle. And then which was mentioned in the earlier comment, was he was trying to prevent Chronicle 2 from being made, which was, I guess, written by Max Landis, which I think I had somebody talk to me about that, which is interesting. Bright was great. It tries to explain its lore, and then it just bogs down near the end. It kind of does. Yeah. I only watched it once. I enjoyed it. I should watch it again because I just like how unique it is, how it's like modern day, and you got two cops, and then you got these, goblins and wizards and all this shit, like just living a normal life. I always like movies kind of like that kind of bring an element to reality, and it's like normal reality, how humans are, but it's got this, that's what I liked about District 9. I mean, District 9 was fantastic when it came to that kind of element, which it was, okay, we have this alien spacecraft that just landed here, and there's a bunch of aliens, and we're not going to let them, we're going to keep them secluded. They're going to be part of this, like pretty much this community, keep them in the outskirts, not let them interact with humans because we're afraid of them, essentially. And, it just has a very grounded approach, I think. I like that aspect of it, I guess, that it fits in the reality of everything now. I don't know. That's just me, though. I haven't seen Onward yet. I hear it's good, though. Taka and his poop jokes. That's all Star Wars needs. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Wasn't the rumor that Snyder based Lex? I think there was something about that. I remember seeing something about that. Yeah, I know. Speaking of Ruffalo's cool, but they ruined Hulk in those movies. Yeah, he was good in the first Avengers movie. Like Hulk was great, Banner was great, Ruffalo was pretty good, but then when they tried to make, an Age of Ultron with a love story with Natasha, that's where it got really shitty. That's where it got really shitty. Neil Blomkamp, I'm like craving a new Neil Blomkamp movie, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. That's a talented man. I mean, what was it? Chappie? That movie had potential. It was good, but I don't know. It didn't quite grab me as much as District 9. District 9 is fucking fantastic. I even like Elysium. I thought Elysium was pretty great, but Chappie got a little, it was like Short Circuit meets, I guess, Elysium. I don't know. It was a little weird. I know. I really want them to make a District 9 sequel. That would be absolutely fantastic. I think Landis he did write it. It wasn't chosen, and then he trashed Man of Steel. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Chapo? It was Chappie. Remember Chappie? I'm Chappie. Yeah, I hear it's great. I have to watch it. I mean, when Justin was on the Vodka stream or possibly our Sucker Punch live watch, he mentioned how he loved that movie. So I don't think they would actually make a District 10 because it had to do with, the districts, the actual districts. In District 9 was where these aliens were. I don't know. I'd like to see what the main character, I forgot his name, where he ends up going, because obviously he was transforming into one of the aliens. Dave, the Batman picture is dangerously moving up and down. You don't want, yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's a little crooked though. So let me fix that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's moving. It's not moving up and down. It's good. Don't worry. It's just when I shake the desk, it looks like it's moving up and down. So don't worry about that. It's not Pixar's best. I wasn't expecting it to be. I still think probably, first Toy Story maybe is his best. Did you? Yes, I actually did see Underwater with Kristen Stewart. Yeah, it wasn't. It was decent. I think it was trying to be something more than it wanted to be. Because I don't know, just some of the shots and everything like that. I don't know. Dave, you considered in place of your weekly box office, perhaps a top 5 streaming recommends or something thoughts? I would if I had time to actually just sit there and watch a bunch of streaming stuff. Thing is like I don't watch. I mean, Saturday mornings into the afternoon. Yeah, I'll be streaming stuff. But I don't think during the week, I don't stream anything because I just don't have the time right now. So I would love to do that, but what can you do? Yeah, watch it. If you like a decent, like kind of like an Aliens movie, go watch it. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, give it a shot. And all right, now that we talked about that, let's go on to the third topic, which is happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cavill. Happy birthday, Superman. Happy birthday to you. Did I do that okay, guys? Yes. Of course. Happy birthday, Henry Cavill, who turns 37 today. My God. I mean, yeah, he's 37. I mean, we're born in the same year. I'm born as the same year as Superman. Can you believe that? Yeah, that's right, guys. And then, of course, Mr. Zack Snyder, being the awesome dude that he is, he shared this little gem of an image, which I think he shared before, possibly on his birthday. But yeah, Superman was born May the 5th, 1983. Happy birthday, Henry. Henry Cavill, has he posted anything on Instagram? Probably not. Okay, this is a funny joke. I mean, Kristen Stewart's career is underwater. Yeah, she's had a couple of bombs recently. That's her now, sure. Yep, I'm an old geezer. What could I say? Hey, but as long as I'm the same age, well, about what, 6 months off or 5 months off? Wasn't Zach way shorter? Yeah, well, he's probably, I bet you the ground is uneven and Zach is probably wearing some boots. Okay. Zach is 5'7", Cavill's 6 foot. So, I mean, that's only about what, 4 inches, 5 inches? And the ground is probably uneven and Snyder's probably wearing some kind of boots. He likes to wear boots. Us short guys like to wear boots. Come on, Cavill. Give it to you. It's birthday. Yeah, I know. Drop the fucking hashtag. Who knows if he's ever going to do the hashtag? Age is just a number. That's the way it is. I don't feel like I'm 36. When I say it, I just go, oh, I'm not 37. I'm 36. Okay, get it right, Joshua. And I appreciate saying I look at my late 20s. That's what everybody says. So that's the way I look at it, you know? What was this? How do you think the world will react to seeing Darkseid getting the anti-life and Superman succumbing to it? There'd be some people would hate it, but well, what can you do? You should sing "Happy Birthday" to Cavill as casual Batman. I should probably do that. I don't know. I'm thinking, guys, that possibly this weekend, that motherfucker, Mr. Casual Batman, should do a live show himself. Casual Batman doing a live show himself? Yeah, I know. And then Kurt Loder, MTV's Kurt Loder is 75. 75 this week. Or today. God damn, I used to watch that guy all the time when MTV actually was MTV and not a bunch of fucking stupid reality shows. So Thursday nights should be casual. No, not Thursday nights. It'd be Saturday night for sure. For sure, not Thursday night. Thursday night's a night off for me, but Saturday, so is Saturday night sometimes. But follow Pop Culture Corner on Xbox. I don't know about that. Have you been watching Last Dance? I haven't watched it. I'll probably watch it when it fully comes out. So a little bit. It definitely can. Yeah, I think it's time for him to do his little live show too, man. I'm telling you what. I tell you what. There's nothing wrong with a guy using shoe inserts. Yeah, tell that to Robert Downey Jr. That motherfucker definitely uses shoe inserts. If females can wear makeup, yeah, exactly. Right? You're right, Jay. I tell you what, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you just got to do that. It's just like when they take off the makeup, you take off the shoes and they're shorter. I mean, what can you do? Another interesting thing, though, guys, another interesting thing about today that a lot of people were wondering about yesterday that I actually was wondering myself, a lot of people were kind of wondering, was the fact that Warner Brothers is tweeting out this whole thing with Kevin Smith, Look Up in the Sky, The Amazing Story of Superman, which happened tonight. Look Up in the Sky, watch live screening. Yeah, tomorrow. So this happened tonight. This already happened like 3 hours ago with Kevin Smith. But they were doing like this whole thing about Superman. I didn't watch it. Hopefully, maybe you guys watched it. And I don't know if Kevin actually talked about, I don't know if he talked about anything Man of Steel wise. I know Kevin Smith expressed that Christopher Reeve's his favorite. I totally understand that. But, you know, what? I don't know. But it was a little odd that he was, what? It was a little odd that this was all being, set for Henry Cavill's birthday. Of course, everybody does the Chris Swenson thing and just puts on their tinfoil hat and is like, what the hell? That pic is back when Henry Cavill was pounding Gina Carano. He was? I didn't know he was with her. Shows how much I know. Hey, gotta bring back. Oh yeah, I should bring that back. I should bring that back when I slam my head in the door. But yeah. It's all coming together. I know. It was just a little odd. It was just a little odd that Warner Brothers was promoting this whole DC Look Up in the Sky thing on Henry Cavill's birthday. It almost seemed like it was planned, but so far I haven't seen anything from Cavill. They haven't talked about anything. I don't know if Kevin Smith actually talked about anything. I'm drinking some wine. Got some vino right here. And now it's gone. Dave, Christopher Reeve left a huge shadow over Superman, but yeah, that's probably that really is what it is. But I think I still think Cavill really brought something different to him, as well as there was like I mean, that shot in Man of Steel with the world engine when he's about to just like fly up. I mean, his face literally turns into fucking Christopher Reeve. So, I mean, I think there was a little bit of homage there to him. I mean, I thought that was pretty awesome. You're not late. Don't worry. You're good. Yes, he's still our Superman. I mean, it's still very much up in the air. I know a lot of people were talking about this one young dude. I forgot his name. That looks like a young Cavill. They were like, well, if they're going to replace Superman, they should replace him with this guy. And I was kind of like, all right. Yeah, he looks like him, but I don't think that's really necessary. I know for a fact that Cavill still wants to play Superman, but I mean, everything that's happened, it's so up in the air. But as far as I could tell, as far as I know, is Cavill still very much wants to play Superman. Okay. And that's why he's a lot of people, of course, hate him because he hasn't tweeted out the Release the Snyder Cut hashtag. And we're still all kind of waiting if he's going to ever actually do it. But I think he's just stuck. He's just really in a difficult spot right now because he wants that new Superman movie. And of course, Warner Brothers is just kind of being kind of dicks about certain things. And then of course, if we see him in the Snyder Cut, of course, that's gonna like bring some kind of oomph to Superman, because I think the way that he is in the Snyder Cut, it's really going to be, of course, light years better than what was in the theatrical version of Justice League. Even though Cavill also boinked Kaley Cuoco, so technically, yeah, I know. They were together for like a good minute, and then it just ended, and then she ended up getting married to somebody else like really quickly after, I think. But yeah, I mean, hey, good on him, man. He got Kaley Cuoco. I mean, Jesus Christ. That must have been fun. Yes, and he was excellent. And that's the thing. That was one of the things that when Fallout came out, I was like, okay, Henry Cavill's value just shot up, because now he was essentially a villain in a Mission Impossible movie where he did most of his own stunts. He kicked ass. He showed action range. And it's like, okay, come on, WB. Sign this man for a fucking Superman sequel. His value just shot up. And now his value is still up too, because The Witcher was one of Netflix's like most watched shows, last year, whatever the hell it came out. So you got that. So he's got a show that's going to be getting its season 2. And then he was great in Mission Impossible, for fuck's sake. That's what his name is. David Corenswet. Yeah. I mean, he looks like he could play a Superman. He does. But a lot of people will be like, is he playing a young Superman? Oh my God. I'm like, no, remember, we already saw the origin of Superman in Man of Steel, and it was, in fact, Henry Cavill. I think Warner Brothers wants to see what happens with the next Batman. You think so? Man, we're going to have to wait a long time then. He still taps Kaley Cuoco, even though I wouldn't be surprised, man. Yeah, he was. He was a great Geralt. Wine's kicking in. He was great in The Witcher, and like I said, he was great, fantastic in Mission Impossible Fallout. So you see Ohio Dave about 2 other characters. They're alive in the nightmare sequence. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be. I think I saw something about that. I saw a tweet. I was not really looking at Twitter much today because I was really busy. I didn't have any signal too where I was at. So yeah, no. And then a lot of people want Henry Cavill to be the next James Bond. So I mean, that I would not hate it. So anyways, happy birthday to Mr. Henry Cavill. May you get your fucking third, fourth, whatever the fuck it is, Superman movie. And may we see you actually come back in full form in the Snyder Cut, for fuck's sake. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about that came across the Twitter feed. Twitter no longer letting you cuss? Well, in a way, but they're letting you choose the option to not cuss, apparently. Did you guys hear about this? I only knew about this because Mr. Chris Wong Swenson talked about it, and we all know that everybody's loving Cuss Wong Swenson. But yeah, this came about. Where's it at here? Right here. Was it that? Yeah, here we go. So we got this right here, and yeah, I hate that Bloomberg puts all this freaking crap everywhere. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to sign in. I'm not claiming your offer, you dicks. I just want to read your article. Twitter asks users to reconsider before sending vulgar tweets. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, the pussification of our society is really just becoming a thing, isn't it? Now, what it says right here says, when things get heated, this is the quote right here from Twitter, I guess. When things get heated, you may say things you don't mean. Okay? This new prompt gives you the option to revise your reply before it's published. The test, which for now is only available on iOS devices. Good luck, you fucking iOS people, you iPhone people. Won't include an edit feature. Once a reply is sent, it won't be able to be changed. The spokesperson confirmed. Users can still send the original reply, even though a prompt is revised. So, yeah, it's still going to let you cuss, but it's going to be like, hey, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to send that? Huh? Yeah, I guess it is an American thing. Yeah, we say cuss. Bitch, no, I cuss all the fucking time. Yeah, exactly. So do I. I'm a potty mouth. Yeah. This is why I know about this. I saw Swenson's fucking post. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So that'll be like the off topic I said. But I mean, I think this is a test of, I mean, who knows what's going on with Twitter? I mean, there's so much. I mean, the free speech on social media really is like, no, there's no longer really that much free speech really at all, for fuck's sake. I mean, we all hope it would. I know, we just need a fucking edit button. This is like a step towards that edit button, but they're just basically going, do you really want to say the F-bomb in your tweet? Huh? Do you really want to? Fuck yes, I do. Jesus Christ. Of course I want to fucking say the fucking F-bomb, you fucking fucks. There you go. Now I'm going to get limited on YouTube because I dropped a bunch of F-bombs. Yeah, I tell you what, man. But I mean, a private company, they could do whatever they want. I get it. It just kind of sucks, man. You know, someone should really just start up another Twitter-like social media thing. Coronavirus. And just, just no holds bar. That's what's going to end up happening. If they keep on trying to censor shit and they lead up to censoring stuff, I mean, my God, we need a dislike button. Well, don't hit the dislike button on this video, please. Please don't. Don't do that. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows where this is going to lead? What else did it say? Scanning users' replies before they're sent and suggested those users reconsider different phrasing. Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of the hate speech. The hate speech, okay? Twitter has started to become stricter about removing posts that could lead to real-world harm, which I guess could happen. I mean, when Twitter has tried for years to clean up its site, which can be full of hate speech. I hate that term, hate speech, and slurs. The company has historically erred on the side of free speech, leaving posts up even if they are abusive. But in recent years, Twitter has started to become stricter about removing posts. Yeah, I know. And it basically, when you look at Twitter, it kind of leans one side when it considers hate speech. I mean, let's face facts. It's going to lean more on the, what is this, my left hand? Yeah, it's going to lean more that way than on the right. I don't know. I mean, it should, I think if a tweet is trying to send out where it's actually requesting people to do harm to somebody, like actual physical harm, then yes, those should be removed. I have no qualms with that at all. But if you're just going to, just get out some good old ranty outrage or something, and you're going to drop an F-bomb or two, that's perfectly fine. And hopefully it doesn't change from that. But that's, I don't know. That could just be a little scary when it comes to the whole free speech argument. I'm just saying, it's just weird. Has this rule enacted by Karen? Yeah, I know. Remember? Yeah. You can't say that, Russ. That's becoming a gender slur. Jack Twitter is a problem. I know. Yeah. Did you see him on Joe Rogan's podcast? He was on there, and he was on there with Tim Pool one time, and it was pretty interesting. It's very interesting. SJWs don't care about freedom of speech unless it applies to them. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's a scary world, man. I mean, they really just try, like, these companies really try to control narratives and everything with all this stuff when they claim that they're trying to clean up stuff and trying to prevent everything in hate speech. I mean, hate speech is one of those terms where it's like, okay, well, how do you determine whether it's hate speech or not? I mean, yeah, if there's some racial slurs in it and someone's trying to get a group of people to instill like some harm on somebody, then okay. But at the same time, if you're just saying something that I have a grievance about, then fucking say it. Tweet it out. Say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, I still haven't listened to that episode, Symfinity. Tim Pool, yeah. It was he's a little bit of a, he has his own, van. He lives out of a van. That's the thing. He created his whole, doesn't he just, live out of a van now? That's where he does everything. He's a little weird. But, I've enjoyed some of his shit. But I don't know. It's going to be, it's pretty fucking stupid. I don't know where that's going to lead to. Hopefully it doesn't lead to anything bad, because you know what? Damn it. I want to hear Chris Wong Swenson cuss, and I want to read that he cusses too. Yeah. He lives in a van down by the river. I'm talking about Karen Gillian. Being cast. It's not casted. Is it cast or is it casted? I think it's just cast. I think past tense is also cast. I've always thought about that. Casted sounds weird. Like you casted a shadow on the day of March 1st. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. Maybe I got to check it out. I don't know. I've always said cast. Like he was cast in this movie. He was casted in this movie. I don't know. It just sounds a little weird. I don't know. It makes me a little, it's weird. Dave, did you see that Andy guy trying to go after John Campea? Oh, yeah, I know. They're going back and forth. Those two are going back and forth. It's pretty funny. Like I said, I mean, like I've said in multiple things when it comes to that guy, and I know my video I didn't like my video. That's why I pulled it. And I know he got really pissed at me for that video. Even though I almost want to just talk about everything that was in that DM, because my God, that guy does have a fucking ego. And you could tell he was very threatened by some of the things I said in there, and I made some jabs, but I should have just made that initial jab and then not talked about everything and then just went over what was in that article. I mean, I still kick myself in the ass for not treating that video the way that I should have. I didn't have time to think it out. And I was just I was more pissed that I had to think it out, and I mean, there's many things that I still would have said that was in that video. And it's just funny seeing both of those guys, because I guess Campea wrote an article about, Signor cheating on his wife, which he did, and then he got Me Too'd. I mean, I talk about just the Me Too thing ended up being bullshit, which is, that's one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I should remove it, because talking about that, because that the whole thing ended up being bullshit. The girl who accused him was totally willing. He had a receipt, text messages to prove it, but he still cheated on his wife. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, the guy's still, and he's really just trying to get back on the good graces. And I think that's why he just got super pissed at me for my video and everything. And but at the same time, I was okay with removing it, because I shouldn't have posted that in the first place. I had that, release the Pena cut. I had that thing sitting in my queue for a day because I was like, I didn't really like the video. I didn't like what I did with it, but I'll touch more bases on it when it comes to that part of the Snyder Cut series that I'm kind of doing and everything. So Daenerys trying to make Popcorn Planet a thing is hilarious. Yeah, he's really doing that. And you know what's funny? I went down. I think it was like either yesterday or the day before. I looked at his channel just to see how he was doing, and I'm like, okay, he's got this many subscribers, yet the view count very low considering having like what over 100,000 subscribers. It was kind of interesting. It was pretty interesting, but I know like when it comes to Twitch, he's pretty popular on there, I guess too. I don't know. It's all a big shit show, but let them, in the words of Ken Wannabe in Godzilla, let them fight. Let them fight. So just let them fight. That's all we got to do. So anyways, guys, all right, let's wrap up the show here. I appreciate it. Well, that's pretty cool. I just saw that there's folders. Interesting. All right. Sent article to your DM. Well, I appreciate it, Joshua. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate you guys clicking in as always. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the second channel too, where I'm putting clips of the live shows up in there and everything. If I wanted to hear a bunch of crap, I'd just fart. Yeah, exactly. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys clicking in as always. Tune in tomorrow, of course, for the Wednesday FJ Live. And then Friday, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm still kind of waiting for somebody to respond to see if they want to come on the vodka stream. Still waiting. Still just waiting, just relaxing, sitting back, making sure that, not going to bug this person to see if they want to come on the vodka stream. But if not, I'll definitely have probably some guests that I'm thinking about, that I'm talking to, try to get them stuff. And yep, on to hump day. Happy Cinco de Drinko. I'm already done with my wine. I'll probably pour like a little bit more just to unwind at the night. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, guys, subscribe, follow me on the Patreon, shirts down below. You got Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, everything, guys. But yeah, I don't know. Like you guys are guessing who's going to be on the vodka stream, who I'm waiting on, and we'll see. I mean, it might be a last minute thing. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen, but I appreciate it, guys. And we'll talk to you later. All right.